the BAFTAs. Did you see the clip that is going viral?
That's another thing I didn't know what I wanted to talk about.
Of Michael B. Jordan and Delroy. They were announced. What's it called?
I saw the clip.
They are doing not a presentation. Sorry, they were at the BAFTAs, presenting, and I forgot the actor's name. So sorry, but he has
Tourette's,
and he said the N-word.
And
from reviewing things, I don't think there's some people that are saying no. What's it called? Yeah, he has Tourette's, but he still was wrong for saying that. And then there's other people on the other side saying, he can't help it, and are blaming it more on BBC, because BBC had 2 hours after filming to edit. And what I just found out this evening, shout out right to the Nigerian movie that won.
Okay. I saw a woman was talking about
My Father's Shadow.
Okay, I think I saw something about that, but I didn't know it was a Nigerian movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I knew about it because I read about it on Deadline when it was being produced and all that stuff.
Okay, congratulations.
British Nigerian, but yeah, it's based in not based in Nigeria, but I think the story is Nigerian and all that stuff. But yeah, so they won the director won an award, and his speech got cut off, and where they edited is the part where he shouts out the UK, Nigeria, and says "Free Palestine," and also talks about the genocides are happening and how horrific it is and all that stuff. So people are saying you had time, right, to edit that guy's speech, removing the Free Palestine, what's it called? He's talking about the genocide, but you didn't have time to edit what's it called, or even notice that this person had blurred out this. So you guys are selective. And also what kind of made it worse was the host, Alan, who said, if you have been offended, when you're saying his apology, you're saying that apologies if you have been offended. And some people are like, one woman, I think she's a costume designer, saying that the actor had said it three times, and one time directed at her. And what she disliked the most was the fact that the host is there saying, if you have been offended. That's not an apology. And then also what people are saying is, the minute that happened, once Michael B. Jordan and Delroy left the stage, someone should have been there saying, apologizing to them for what had happened. And even Delroy said that, I wish that they had apologized. So it's all over the place and all that stuff. And in my opinion, I think BBC, I'm not buying your what's it called, your excuse. And if you guys really wanted to apologize, you guys would apologize directly to Michael B. Jordan and Delroy, as well as the other people who that word was sprung across directly. So I'm not really taking your apology. And in regards to the actor, it's so difficult because I was listening to a influencer who also has the condition, and she was saying that in conditions such as this, there's a lot of more pressure for you to say, not pressure, I forgot to say it, there's no in spaces like this where it's silent, or a lot of people, the Tourette's can get worse or increase. The tics can be at a higher point. But a part of me is just even if you have Tourette's, is the first thing that's gonna tick that's gonna happen is the N-word. And I'm just I don't know. But then another part of me, I don't know enough about this condition for me to even be able to say right or wrong, because I've been hearing mixed views. The girl who had Tourette's was saying that he couldn't help it and all that stuff, but then people are saying that nah, he meant that, because why is that the word that is coming out that your tick is providing?
Yeah, I feel like what makes this topic sticky is the condition that is involved. That is the thing here. Because when I did hear the clip, because I don't want to excuse any behavior. That's
the thing, yeah.
But it's when I did hear the clip, I was not even too sure what I heard, to be frank. That's the thing. So that is one. Second of all, because what I'm struggling to understand here, and I think, like you've mentioned here, is that how, and this is to remove this person from the situation, but let's just think of the larger picture. Mhm. Are you people trying to tell me that, um, are you people trying to tell me that a disability can cause somebody to be racist?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to understand. But yeah, that I think that is the bigger question, because I feel like what is even causing a bigger issue is the way the defense around it. I think, like, maybe the way BBC went about cutting it, or the way
or not cutting
or
it,
not cutting it, the way the host
apologized.
Because, and for them, I'm not gonna lie to you, I also see how they can be in a sticky position, because maybe for them it's hard for them to fathom how this guy, like, how this condition could have caused this. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm giving no grace to BBC, because if you guys can, you have a department dedicated to editing, you have a team dedicated to editing, all that stuff, and if you guys can edit, what's it called, someone's speech because they say Free Palestine, I believe you can edit this thing, and it's Michael B. Jordan and Delroy that are on that stage, so you guys will. Now it's very hard for me just to be able to.
Yeah, definitely. Would have been safer to just cut out this sound and other ones, but like, I think for me now, I would not even fathom that this is what this person says. To be frank, that is my point, because of, like, you know, if it's to say raw, it is tics that you're having. I would not fathom that you can be having a tick and be saying such a thing. How do you have time to be ticking and be saying this? Do you get what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Like, how can you be in the middle of having, like, a medical reaction, and your medical reaction is racism? Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, I'm still trying to fathom how, a tick could have provoked someone to say that. Do you get? So that's I'm still, like, trying to understand, like,
that's what I'm also feeling with